Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and this Yin Yoga practice to help you step out of victim mentality and into your power, focusing on the solar plexus. Physically, we will be working on the entire posterior chain, your back, your hips, your glutes. We're going to get into all of that. So begin by coming down onto your mat. Briefly come into a tabletop position. And then slowly come down onto your belly. And then bend your elbows. Take them out to either side. And go ahead and place your head on your hands. Beginning to breathe in and out through your nose. Letting go of any tension in your body. Letting go of anything that happened before you laid down on your mat. Feeling supported. Feeling safe. Feeling strong. This is a great time to set an intention of your own, which could be anything. It could be how you want to feel today. It could be something physically you're hoping to gain out of this practice. It might be shifting the energy that you're in. Excuse me. And as you are sitting here and pondering your own intention, I'd like to read you a quote. How would your life be different if you stopped validating your victim mentality? Excuse me. Let today be the day. Shake off yourself from the defeating drama and embrace your innate ability to recover and achieve. And that was written by Steve Maraboli in a book called Life, the Truth, and Being Free. And of course, I am not talking about anybody who has suffered any sort of trauma. I'm just talking about the feelings, oh, poor me, why does this happen to me? Why does everything happen to me? We all have periods in our lives when we feel that way. I know I certainly do. But we need to shake it off, get in touch with the solar plexus, right below our navel, and step into our power. In fact, I have a couple affirmations I'm going to offer you in this practice. One is from Yogi Erica Jago. She says, I lead myself from victim to empowered. And I love that. And the one I'm offering you is, I am the architect of my life. And last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and bend your right knee. Take that right thigh straight out from your right hip. The right shin is parallel to your body and the right foot is flexed. Half frog. I lead myself from victim to empowerment. This is a great place. If you have some blankets, you might find that you need it under your knee. And maybe even under your hip bones. For a lot of people, having their hips on the mat can be very uncomfortable. And just putting a towel underneath may help with that. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Last couple of breaths here. Last breath. And go ahead and straighten out your right leg behind you. And take your left leg and bend the knee. Take the left thigh straight out from your left hip. Left foot is flexed and left shin is parallel to your body. So half frog on your second side. And while you're here, take your attention to that upper core area below your navel. Just feel in there. Maybe even ask, what does it need today? And the solar plexus is the seat of your confidence, of your self-esteem, feeling empowered. Anytime you feel like a victim, or you're lacking in self-confidence, or you feel like an imposter, the solar plexus is a great thing to pay attention to. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and straighten your left leg behind you. If you have a bolster, go ahead and grab it. Or you can use a couple of paper towels. You can use, get that solar plexus on there. That's what we're looking for. You could roll up your mat also and place that underneath. Elbows are just a little bit in front of your shoulders. Forearms are coming out from the elbows. Hands are pointing straight forward. Belly is resting on your bolster. Once again, bringing your attention to your solar plexus. I lead myself from victim to empowered. I am the architect of my life. Notice what your head and neck are doing. Maybe slightly bring your chin in. creating a nice long line from the crown of your head all the way down your spine. Maybe really feel into that belly and ask yourself, where in my life am I showing up like I'm victim? What is it I need to let go of that victim mentality? Last couple of breaths here. Begin to push into your hands, walk them back towards your body or your bolster. Set the bolster aside. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Feet come together, gratefully pushing yourself back into child's. And anytime you find you feel as though you've been holding a pose for too long, or maybe you've gone too deeply into it, feel free to come into child's pose. As Bernie Clark said, it's not about how deeply we get into the poses, it's about how deeply the poses get into us. And begin to walk your hands back towards your body. And then coming back up into a tabletop position. If you have blocks, I encourage you to grab them now. And no worries if you don't have blocks. And see what height seems best to you. You can take it on your lowest height. You can take it on a medium height. You can take it all the way up here. And we're going to go ahead and bring those blocks over towards the right side of your mat. And then step forward with your left leg. So you're in basically a low lunge, or as we call it in Yin Yoga, Dragon Pose. See if you can relax those shoulders. Taking that attention back to your core, to your power, to your self-confidence. I lead myself from victim to empowered. Can you feel yourself stepping into your power right here, right now? Is today the day you let go of being a victim? And last couple breaths. Slowly on an inhale, begin to move your hips back so that your extended leg comes forward. Let's take a few breaths here before we move on to our second side. Half monkey pose. And then go ahead and take that front leg, drag it back, coming back into tabletop. Take your blocks over to the left side of your mat. And then in your next inhale, step the right foot forward into Dragon Pose and get your blocks where they need to be, on what height they need to be. I am the architect of my life. It's okay if you feel sensation in the back leg, but if you feel numbness or tingling or outright pain, that's not okay. That is a sign that you've moved into the pose too deeply and you need to back out. Last couple of breaths. Go ahead and begin to move your back leg so that your hip is over your knee, extending your front leg forward. Just a short little break here. And then slowly dragging that front leg back into tabletop. Take your blocks if you have them, put them in front of your mat. You have that bolstered, put it towards the back of your mat. I'm just going to make a few other little adjustments here. And then go ahead and sit on the edge of the bolster. Take one leg out to the side and then the other leg out to the side for Dragonfly. And you can take one block on the highest level and put one block on the horizontal way. And because I'm using foam blocks, I need to hold on to them or they'll tip over. And you can just go ahead and place your forehead on top. This is optional. And this helps to stimulate your third eye and get into your intuition. And that can help you with how am I playing into victim mentality? How do I move out of victim mentality? Where am I stepping into my power? Where am I not showing up fully? Step in from victim mentality to empowerment. Last couple of breaths. It's okay to have a bend in your legs. And then just press into your hands. We'll come back towards your body. Set your blocks off to the side. You do not need them. Maybe go ahead and windshield wiper your legs out to let any stiffness and the stagnation in the hips out. Sometimes when we're holding our Yin Yoga poses, the chi and the blood just stagnates there, and that's normal. And so sometimes it's nice to take some gentle movements and begin to make your way down to whatever form, of Savasana is most comfortable for you. This is a fairly abbreviated practice. We won't be in Savasana too long. For some that may be very welcome. For others they may be not happy. You can always stay in Savasana for as long as you'd like. And as you are relaxing, either on your back or on your stomach as we were in the beginning, maybe on your side, I'd like to read the poem I read in the quote I read in the beginning again for you to ponder. Or you can bring your attention back to the intention that you set. How would your life be different if you stopped validating your victim mentality? Let today be the day you shake off your self-defeating drama and embrace your innate ability to recover and achieve. And spend a minute or so in silence, letting all of this practice just soak into your body and your mind and your spirit. Allow your breath begin to deepen. Feel your entire body just settling even deeper into the support of whatever is beneath you. Feeling solid and safe and secure. And begin to take any motions you need. Any small motions to wake up your body. Your next inhale, go ahead and take your arms all the way up over your head. Big, big, big stretch from the fingers to your toes. Maybe the eyes close as you gently roll to either side. And take a few deep breaths here before transitioning into a sitting position. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands together in front of your heart. Being grateful for this practice, for this day. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and pain. And may you feel empowered. Go ahead and slowly blink your eyes open, taking in the rest of your mat, or wherever you happen to be, lifting your head with a smile on your face. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It just helps more people to find free yoga. If you want to practice with me again, and I sincerely hope that you do, go ahead and click subscribe in the bell button. Look underneath in the description and you'll find a link to my Facebook group where we go into Yin Yoga a bit deeper, as well as other yogic practices. If you need to get on with your day, again, so much gratitude for practicing with me. If you have a few minutes to sit with me, I have a few journaling questions to ask you. So if you have a journal with you, or if you're journaling later, and I'll put these in the description as well, here are some questions to consider. What gets me fired up? What am I passionate about? Now, granted, this practice we didn't talk much about passion, but the previous week practice was all about your purpose and your passion, and I will link that up here, so you can check that out. Check that out if you have not already done so. Am I following my dreams? Why or why not? And I have a couple of stories I just wanted to say. When I decided to become a yoga teacher roughly 4 years ago, it was something I thought about for a really, really long time. And I remember mentioning it to my husband. My husband's response was, "But you don't look like a yoga teacher." Don't let anybody else's opinion ever stop you. It's what is in here that's important. Are your actions aligned with your calling? So another little story. I'm a runner. I'm a blogger. I've been blogging about running for, I don't know, a long time. I've had several blogs over the decades. But as I got more and more into yoga and more passionate about sharing yoga and its benefits with you and more people, I realized that blogging about my running was not aligning what I felt with what I felt is my purpose, at least at this point in life. I still blog about running, but I blog about running a whole lot less, and I pour a lot more of myself into my yoga because at the moment that is my purpose, and I want my actions to align with my purpose. And final question, where are you giving up your power? We all feel like victims sometimes, at least most of us. Even this summer, sometimes I've felt like a victim, not so much, oh, poor me, why me? But more like, why can everybody else go? And, I had several friends going to places that are my dream trips. And, I love these friends, and I'm happy that they got to go. But there's a little bit of, why me? Why can't I go? I've been dreaming of this. And I realize that's not doing much for me. So these practices that I am offering you this summer, they are all around the chakras. The heart chakra and the lower chakras, the solar plexus, the sacral, and your root chakra. And the whole purpose of them is to get yourself unstuck, either from patterns that are not serving you or not being able to move forward with the things that you really want to do. And so I hope you're enjoying these practices. Thank you so much for staying this long. Have a great day and have an empowered day.